For the most part, the Gamecocks either celebrated or wept after their season finale with Clemson. This season, it is different. The Tigers game has been put aside. It's off to a bowl game, a major accomplishment at USC for the coaches and players.
If you're going, you might as well go ahead and put everything towards it and try to win it. I mean, I know it's fun down there, and we got to try to not get caught up in all the fun things to do. We got to concentrate on football. I know there's going to be time off, and we're supposed to have some fun down there, but we got to concentrate on winning. Every game we want to go out and win, and to be 7-5 instead of 6-6 would be a lot better.
Steve Tannehill is filled with confidence as South Carolina heads to the postseason. He's ready to lead his team toward a goal that no Gamecock team has ever accomplished.
Obviously, I'd like to be the first quarterback to win a bowl game, but it don't really come down to that. It's this first team to win a bowl game, and I think that's what we're striving for. That's why we're pushing a little harder, and that's why all this running it. We're groping and and moaning and groaning, but it's all gonna pay off, especially if we get that W.
To get the win, Tannehill must be at his best. The Mountaineers are known for putting a lot of points on the board. Expect a shootout.
They've come on strong. I watched them over Thanksgiving play Syracuse, and they played good. So, it's going to be a good game. I think we're two kind of equal teams. We're going to be going in as the underdog, but, we kind of like that.
Field play, it's Monty Means with his second touchdown catch.
The little team down the road returns to big Florence Memorial Stadium. Now, the last time the Winds played there, they won a state championship.
The year before, we had been to the state championship, and we didn't win it, and so we had most of those guys back. This year, most of these guys off the JV team, and some of them didn't play last year, or they were on the varsity, but they didn't play. So it was an unknown deal.
The deal is now known, and it's a real deal. Behind Reese Line and Company, Timminsville has one of its best teams ever.
I did let them know this week that, you got a tradition behind you. We have other guys that's been to the state championship, and they expect no less than to come out and play hard and do the best you can.
And Bill Tate seems to get the best out of his team year in and year out. Should I bring up that word, dynasty?
We want to be mentioned with the teams of John McKissick in Somerville, and some of the teams that's up at Lakeview, and some of the teams like that. We just want to build our own, not so a dynasty, but we just want people to know that it's football over in Timminsville, and we want to be known as a football powerhouse.
One more win Friday, and the little town of Timminsville will have its second title in 3 years. Ken Slats reporting, 15 Sports. Gamecock football ties spread into the PD. Hartsville and South Florence are well represented on a team that not many, even around here, expected to accomplish so much.
When I went home for Thanksgiving, that's all everybody talked about was the bowl game. Everybody asked me who we were playing, what bowl game we're going to, when we're leaving. That's all the talk in Hartsville.
In Florence, Bruins graduate Reggie Richardson was the subject of talks. He's played a major role on defense, one that has helped USC accomplish its goals.
Most definitely. That was one of our goals in the beginning of the year. Say we're going to have a winning season and, try to go to a bowl game. And then once we get there, we'll try to focus on trying to win it.
Reggie Richardson didn't have a chance to play in a high school state championship game at South Florence, but Lee Wiggins and Randy Wheeler did back in 1992 with Hartsville. So they've had some experience in this, quote, big game.
I'm all for going to the bowl, and I was all for going to the state championship. And I don't know if one is really bigger than the other one right now.
I think they're very alike because that was like the biggest game of my life in high school when I played the state championship game, and right now this is the biggest game of my life.
A bowl game in Miami, national television, sure makes this the biggest game for all three. You could tell in the first 3 quarters the Hornets spent the last 2 weeks on the road. It wasn't until Del Curry hit the big shot that Charlotte felt right at home.
We ran that play a lot, and I think that Dale has definitely proven himself, by far, and he just came off the screen and nailed it.
It's a big win for us coming back on a road trip. From a successful road trip now, we have to go out and try to do well against some better teams.
There's no doubt it's always good to be back home at the Charlotte Coliseum, especially for the two old guards, Del Curry and Muggsy Bogues. And Muggsy pushed the ball up the court. That's when the Hornets play at their best.
The opportunities that was there don't hold me back from that. And, you know, because it's a half-court game. I can play in a half-court. I've been playing a half-court game all my life. And, but, you know, I felt that, you know, times when opportunities were there that Allen was holding me back.
We should use our talents to our advantage, you know. And running is what has gotten us the name in the league.
Oh, that's his game. I mean, he runs the ball, pushes up, makes us run, and I think that's when we're at our best when we're doing that.
With Bogues and Curry at their best, it only opens up more for the Hornets' all-star front line. Reporting from Charlotte, Ken Slats, 15 Sports.